Alright, here we are, round one. We got a 2-land hand. Alright, so we're on the draw. 2 lands, no 2-drops. The best thing we can do is a 4-drop. I think this deck might mulligan into it a little better, but I think I'm going to run this. What do you guys think? Would you run this? I have 4 2-drop creatures. Do I want to go to 6? I'm on the draw though, so I've got really 2 turns to 2 draw steps to draw an island or draw another land, I think. I'm going to keep it. Fine. I've got land. I think I could mulligan to worse. I probably could mulligan to better, but alright, so we're against the black deck. Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, so we did not hit what we wanted to hit. We don't mind a tandem lookout, but we would like to see an island first. Forgot about the double blue on this guy. 7 islands, that's probably not going to be cast. No, right, he's aggressive. This probably is going to end up being a very bad keep, so pass it up. So, yeah, I mean, I just need to remember this next game, because if he does come out extremely aggressive, yeah. Yep. Then we need to know that that definitely was a mulligan on the opening hand here. So we're going to take 3. Hope to hit an island, I guess, or a creature to fight some of these dudes. Alright, we didn't hit the creature, we didn't hit the island, so we're just sitting here taking a beating. So I think island next turn or we die, right? I mean, even if 2 drops could get me in there, there's some stuff we can play. But it's certainly not looking good for me. I did run 17 lands, so I don't really like to be in this position. But alright, so he gets an artist. That's good for him. Now all of his creatures become pingers and the like. I'd say we could just be too far behind. We did hit a plane. Going to play the Just a card just to trade, it looks like. Although I highly doubt he's going to just let him live. He's got the ghoul flashes, he's got the... what's the other one? There's the red one, the Guise of Fire. Oh, he's got a little white splash in there. Okay. That must have been just for a bomb. Maybe he got a Gisela too. Who knows? So here, if he gives me the chance, are we going to block and trade? And I think the answer is going to have to be yes. So if I just take the 2. Alright, so I would like to see this Bloodflow Connoisseur off the board. So I could block it, right? And he could sack both of his guys to it to make it live, kill my guy. But I have 2 for 1'd him if that's the case. So he also could have zombies in his deck. And I'm only taking 3. So I go to 11. The next turn I don't hit a spell I can cast. I can sit back on a Zealous Strike. So we're going to take this. I mean, I think that the way I come back is with Zealous Striking into... Why would you not play that first? Oh, you don't want to trade it, huh? Alright, so we did hit an island here. That is fantastic. We can Crippling Chill and then block and Zealous Strike. So that will give us some options. We could, on the other hand, drop a Cathar's Crusade. Or drop a Tandem Lookout. Get in. So we have options. So the options that we could play is everything but the Mistdraven. I'm at 11, he's at 2 cards. I think I would be inclined to... What do I need to do here? Develop the board. So the Scrapskin Drake doesn't do anything for me. I'm too far behind. So options become... You could Cathar's Crusade, which puts you further behind, but your next play becomes much better. I don't think that's an option. So it's really Crippling Chill and Zealous Strike, and I You can sack them all, make this a 4-4. I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. I'm pretty far behind, so I think it's important to maybe I try to get this off the board. Alright, so he pitches a mountain. I'm not doing too bad on time. So he goes into combat. I'm not going to tap. I'm going to crippling chill something. And that something's going to be the Prophet. Let's put the Mauler down, right? We're going to get a card out of that. I don't have to deal with that next turn. It's going to buy me some time to hopefully set up. Good, a 2-drop, which we desperately need. So we're going to block for sure here. Hopefully he's not going to trick, but so we can just trade. He passed back to me. Do I just want to trade? I don't think I can just trade, right? But I will. Could be paying for that. He could have a zombie, but I think I'm okay with trading there. I've got another 2-drop to play behind it. He didn't get in with the Mad Prophet, and he laid another land, which is good for me. Those are all good things for me. Alright, so we can drop 2 2-drops here, which we certainly will do. Pass it up. We will be looking to block here if he sends in the Prophet. I think the next play has got to be the Sanctifier. We really would like to get rid of the Prophet because he's just filtering away the bad lands, but not a whole lot we can do there. I think I get Cathar's Crusade down. All these guys start coming in with some beef. Makes all of his attackers bad, hopefully. I don't think red and black have a lot of big drops. They got the Devils and stuff, but Brave Exchange. Okay. So you're going to get your Connoisseur back, but I'm going to have to give up a Scrapskin Drake for sure. So, yep, bye Drake. And we're getting pretty low on life here, so Prophet comes, we're definitely going to block. We'll take 2, we'll go to 6. Not really sure how we're getting out of this. We're just going to go to 6. He's got Bloodflow Connoisseur, which I can't do anything about. But I don't think that was a good attack for him. I mean, he could just get the Connoisseur and then start filtering away the Prophet. He could just burn me to death with the Bloodflow Artist. So, alright, we hit another land here, so we're up to 6. So we drop a Crusade. We're taking 2 next turn, and then we'll just die. So we're going to definitely going to drop the Moorland Inquisitor. He's not going to have any good attacks. And then I can just next turn set up. What am I trying to set up here? I need to get the Mistraven down. Yep, I'm in quite a tough spot here. I think just getting behind early, it's hard to race this or come back whenever you get behind early. you know, on creatures and drops, and then they put the artist down on you. I think that's a pretty tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. It's tough to come back from. So here I can drop Tandem Lookout, or I can sit behind First Strike. What's my play next turn? If I drop Tandem Lookout, what do I have? I have a Zealous Strike up, and I have this First Strike up. I think I'm going to pass. Here I can keep First Strike up. If he tries to send the Lightning Mauler, I'll just do that. He's going to play the Connoisseur, which means I'm effectively at 3. Okay, so he's going to Soul Bond and attack. Could just be dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Let's see what he does. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to pump our guy here, which means he might just not attack. Alright, we're going to F6. So let's see what he does. If he sends the Connoisseur, I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead. So if he attacks with Connoisseur and Lightning Mauler, I block Connoisseur, I take 2, go to 3, and then he sacks Bloodflow Connoisseur. Yeah, let's see what you do here. Yeah, I think he just attacks all in here. Yeah, I think he had me. I think he should have attacked there. So it's island or bust here, I think. Yeah, alright, there's the island. We needed that. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead here. We're going to go ahead and play Mr. Raven. And what do we Mr. Raven here? I think it's just got to be the Bloodflow Connoisseur, right? I think I'm just too far behind on life to even have a chance, so... Yeah, I mean, he's just a couple creatures away from just straight up killing me. I think he had me dead last turn, right? I had a 2/2 First Strike, or he could have sent the Bloodflow. No, he had to have them. Yeah, he had to have him live after combat. I definitely would have blocked him, forcing him to sack and a 3, kill my guy. I'd been at 4. He'd have these 2 guys. I would have bounced him. I would have been better off. Yeah, he can't let the Bloodflow Connoisseur die, because I think that just helps him win here. So anyway, I think we're just playing in his world right now. I don't have any gain life effects. I have no Seraph for the Dawn, so yeah, what are you gonna do? Just take your beatings. These 2 cards work well together. Just looking for more cards. Alright. He's splashing the Chaplain to kill artifacts and enchantments. That's nice to know. Alright, so I'm effectively at 2. Okay. I got a First Strike. Alright. Yeah, I think I block here and I block there, right? I don't think it gets any better for me. Or does it? Alright, we got no tricks. We're just definitely getting into blocks here. So he's going to sack the Chaplain to trade with the bird. And then... How do I not die here? I can't take any damage. I think that's right. So if I do this, he kills the Chaplain. I go to 4. These 2 trade. I go to 3, I go to 2. He dies, I go to 1. Or if I do it the other way, which is I block here, make him First Strike sack first. He has to sack these 2 guys, but his Connoisseur will live, right? Okay, so alright, so yeah, I just got to do some blocking here. Is this right? I'm going to have to First Strike, into him. Do I want them to kill him first? Yeah, I think this is right. Yeah, I'm coming. Just a minute. Alright, my wife is harassing me. Yeah, we have company coming, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, there's that. Hopefully I get a fast effect opportunity here. So that's 2. I think he's just got me, right? I don't know how. Yeah, he goes up. I go to 4. They all die. I die, right? Yeah. Let's just do this. And pass it to F6 it. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, they all die. I die. I don't think there was really no way out. I couldn't not block, right? No, he's gonna live. Right? I'm gonna be at 1, is that right? Why would you do that? Okay. I'm at 2. Yeah, so, okay. I don't know, I think that'd have been the best for me, right? I'm at 2, he just hits another creature, I die. I think my best shot next turn is just to drop the lookout, swing in for a card. So, yeah, about that. He needs 2 creatures to kill me. No, 2 more, right? So I need to be able to block. So if I drop Crusade, I'm sitting on a 3/2 lookout. And then he swings in, I block, obviously. But if he hits a creature, that's bad for me. Alright, so quick decision. The options, obviously, it's pretty narrow. Tandem lookout, a bond, attack. Do I hit Appeal from the Reality or Into the Void? I think maybe that's my out. I still have a block. I don't know that dropping the Crusade first helps me any, so let's do cancel. Let's drop the lookout. Let's bond up with the Raven. Let's get in. Yes, I do. You. Yeah, let's get in. We're just attacking basically for the card. If he's got removal, he's gonna hit the removal. I think he has to hit a creature for it to be relevant. But here I'm just trying to draw an out, which is Appeal from Reality, or I didn't hit it, so yeah, let's just drop Cathar's Crusade. I don't want to show this to him. If he hits a creature, what does that mean? He attacks, I have to block, I chump block. I don't care. I'm probably going to die anyway, so let's just drop it. F6 it up. So I got to chump block and go to 1. Oh, I'm dead. Right, so not attacking was what I had to do. He attacks, I block, I die. He sacks himself. Yeah, and he hit a Banishing Stroke. So he's splashing a Banishing Stroke and a Devout Chaplain. Yeah, and that's game. So we'll concede. Alright, so it's the black deck. I gotta be able to deal with Bloodflow Connoisseurs. He's got sack outlets. And he's not as aggressive as I thought, but let's concede. Cathar's Crusade's gonna be big here, I believe. Yeah, I think it really just came down to a bad keep there. I might be aggressive enough to beat him. I've got the Farbog Explorers, which is going to be the counters to his Bloodflow Connoisseur. I think I'm just ready to run this back. Yeah, I don't think... Do I want just a Scob to kind of gum up the ground if the game does go long? Justicar's sweet here. He doesn't see a lot of zombies, but the ability to tap his stupid Bloodflow Connoisseur is going to come up pretty big. So, yeah, oh wait, I got, ooh, Midnight Duelist, get in there. Get in there, my man. Bye-bye, Cathedral Sanctifier. Defang I don't like in this matchup against the Bloodflow Connoisseur. Would I run a Builder's Blessing here? We saw Mad Prophets. I mean, that would make combat math extremely bad for him. Yeah, I think I'm just okay with this. I'm just going to have to be aggressive on the mulligans, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's just do this. I will play first. And I will insta-mulligan. A good hand. Yep, going to 5. Awesome. Yep, so we're going to get bounced in the first round. I mean, you just can't. Being down a game, he didn't mulligan. I got to mull to 5 here. Alright, I hit 2 lands. No. Play you. F6. So I'm going to drop a Valiant here. Alright, something happened with Camtasia, but we're back. It's his turn. So we can F6. Alright, we hit a land. That's great. Try to get in for 2. Alright, here we can drop the Geist. And F6 it up. Down to 2 cards in our hand. He's back up to 8, so we got a Banishing Stroke. He just looks to be off on red, so this is going to be sweet for us. We're on a tandem lookout on our Geist. I do wish to use this ability. I'm going to use you. I'm just going to get in there, and if he wants to block, he can. That clears the way for the lookout next turn. Yeah, he's got no blocks, so always yield to this. We didn't hit a land, but we hit something pretty good. So let's see if we can just out aggro and capitalize on the fact that he's off on a mountain. Or maybe he's just splashing for the red. I couldn't tell you. Alright, he defangs my Moonlight Geist, which is perfectly fine with me. Alright, so we can just battle in here with our Valiant. We're not going to get in with the lookout. He is going to block here. We're going to try to do the trade. He's going to, alright, Zealous Strike. That's fine. Alright, we trade. So it's I can't. So I can't play both white spells. I can play the white and the blue. I think we just play this, and then we play the Alchemist, and we pass it up. So he's at 14. We're off on land. He looks to be off a color. So if we can find a way to win this one, we can push it to a game 3. We mulled a 5. I mean, it doesn't. It's not. Yeah, all right. So it doesn't look good for us here. That's going to insta kill this thing. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're just going to rush in with the team here. I think we just send the lookout, right? That's the only good attack we have. He could double block. So that's this I think keeps him alive. So he can kill my duelist. He doesn't get to kill my lookout though, which is beneficial. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Would like to have kept that in my hand, but anyway. Yep, back to you. Got 3 land, bro. Maybe it's just time to sack the Alchemist to try to rip a land. I've got a removal spell here, which would be great to put on his Defang and to just kind of get him late game. Yeah, that's a card I didn't want to see. Alright. Alright, so if we attack, we got no attacks. We're going to sack you to draw a card, hopefully hit a land. No land, but we hit a Farbog Explorer, which we're going to happily play here. You know, could have Death Winds, could have Bone Splinters. Yeah, maybe we just do this guy, and then we F6 it up. Try to eat some removal here before we get into this guy. Maybe he can just kind of come down and play the beats on him. If he hits Sins of the Connoisseur, we're definitely going to block. We're going to throw the Moonlight Geist in front of it. So this kind of defers his blocking for a while. You know, if he could kill this, I think he would. But maybe now he would just kill this. Oh, sick. So that guy's just going to get big. Yeah, here we're just going to... Could send them both. Don't really want to give up on my lookout yet, so... I have hopes. Is this... When is this? Beginning of his upkeep, so... He can get a +1/+1 counter every upkeep. We're gonna cast the Inquisitor and pass the turn. Oh, damn it! I wanted to cast the Explorer. Alright, auto yield to this. That was a bad play. That was a punt. So that was a 2 damage punt. Could be a big deal here. Yeah, I gotta hope to get to the Banishing Stroke mana. I mean, just to put this guy on top. Or maybe even just to bounce the Defang for the win. Alright, Driver of the Dead. I'm with you, bro. You're at 12. I got an evasive guy. Alright, we did hit a land here. What can you get back? Nothing with the Driver of the Dead yet, alright. See how he blocks. He could block with the Connoisseur. Yeah, he'll just block there, throw him in, cash him in. Makes all sorts of sense to me. Alright, so now we get to drop Farbog Explorer, repping Cloud Shift. Yeah, why don't he block and then sack? He should be a 2/2, right? That's the way I'm seeing it. So I've got 20 life to play with here. I've got a fair shot at pulling this one out, unless he, you know, nuts up like a Terminus or something. Terminus would totally wreck me here on his side. We're trying to get to Banishing Stroke mana. That could move the Defang and maybe could get in for the kill. I've got 4 unblockable next turn at this point. He's just gonna, she could just jump block here. I would probably send both of these, put him to 6. Yep, that's what we didn't want to see. Yep, okay. Nothing I can do about it. So we could start doing some attacking here. Pretty aggressive, bro. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe he feels like he has to try to race me. I don't know why I didn't block, actually. That was kind of dumb. So here, he's got just a chump block. Don't even really want to get in with him. So he's at 8, I'm at 15. I could sit behind my Prevent or my First Strike. I could cast an Inquisitor. I think I'm okay just sitting back. I mean, I got him on a 4-turn clock here with this. He's making humans like a madman with his commander's authority, but let's see what he does here. Could just look to let this die. Try to equip with something evasive, but I'd prefer just to hit 6 mana and stroke it off and kill him. Yes, I just said stroke it off. The only good attack he has here is with the blood flow. Okay, he doesn't even do that. I like that. Alright, we hit another Explorer. Gonna go into combat here. Gonna ride the back of this Moonlight Geist, hopefully. Puts him to 6. Gonna drop the Explorer here for sure. So now he's on a 2-turn clock. I'm not at much risk of dying, I don't believe. And I wouldn't even mind unhooking my Tandem Lookout with the hopes of hitting like a Mist Raven or something. So if he sends in the driver, I think I will block here. So we're going to chump block. Might do some trading. Alright. Declare attackers. Close to being finished. So do I want to trade with Inquisitor or want to trade a Moonlight Geist who's not doing anything for me anyway? I think I would just prefer to do this. I mean, although it could be relevant later on. I mean, this really signals that I've got something going on, but he could just Celestistrike me. Anyway, I think we'd just throw this guy away. I mean, I would probably go to stroke that anyway. Alright, we hit a land. We can get in for 4. We put him to 2. Alright, he has no flyers. He could have the jump card, but I'm okay with that. He's already seen the Crusade. I'm just going to go ahead and play it. He could, if he has banners raised, I probably could just die. So that's something to note. So I've got 2 blockers. I block this guy and this guy. I take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. So I would still live. But banners raised and Zealous Strike would do me in. So I don't know. Is it a situation where you do a banners raised on just this card? I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and F6 it up on his turn. Hopefully he's got to kill 2 guys. If he bars and bloods, I would probably just sack these 2 because I got a chance to win, I guess, next turn. I don't know what his best outs are, but I wish he'd figure it out. We'd like to get to game 3 if there's going to be one. Regardless, maybe he eats up enough time for the clock till we can catch up and I can somehow win this game. Alright, so he just conceded. Fair enough. We were drawn into a Celestistrike. Okay, so we did see the Deathwind. We did see that. We don't have any protection from that. Do we want just a Defang here? I don't know that we do. Would we run the Sanctifier on 15 guys? Yeah, I think it's just going to be this. I don't have a... This is my only protection, per se, against a removal spell. Yep, let's just run it back. Nothing I want to do here, right? He's kind of black. He's kind of white with black and red. Or is he... I don't know. I don't know what he's playing. 3 colors, it looks like, just straight up. But yeah, let's run this. We'll pause while he debates his sideboard options. Alright, as soon as I paused, of course, he auto-played. Alright, this is a keep, finally. I don't have to mull the 5. I've got both of my colors. Do you want to mulligan? No, I would not like to mulligan. He kept as well, though. We do have an okay start. All my plays beginning on turn 3. Alright, we had to get a land there. F6 it up. So we're going to F6 on his turn. Alright, he didn't have a play. We do get to play a card, which is fantastic. I can curve out. We get to attack into him. And then play Geist. Cancel. I think it's Explorers right here. He could Deathwind. No. If he Bars in Blood, I think I'm okay with this. I don't know that he has a Barter in Blood, but he's a more impactful card than the Geist. He doesn't die to X1 kill spells, but alright, he hits Mad Prophet, so he can turn around and do some beating of his own. So he can either get in. If you send the Connoisseur, I'm blocking, bro. There will be blocks, sir. There will be blocks. Alright, here I can enter the Void, which doesn't do all that much. So let's just get in. We can double block here. I'll just trade. You're gonna let me do that? You looking to barter in Blood, man? Oh, then you're just gonna sack him. Gotcha. I'm alright with that. This makes End of the Void better. He's down to 16. He's got one card on the board. I'm sitting behind Into the Void and a Farblock Explorer, so next turn I'll definitely be able to... No, I won't. I need to get to 6 mana. If he drops a guy, I think maybe it's just Into the Void, get him to 12. Nah. Yeah, I think it is. Into the Void, get him to 12. He's got no board. Next turn, drop an Explorer. Hopefully he goes to 8. I don't know. Math is hard. Oop, didn't want to do that. I wanted to see how much time. So we're at 17 minutes in this one. Did not want to see that, but that's okay. I think we will Into the Void here. So he can sack and kill one of my guys, and I'm okay with that. Probably would have been better if he'd played any other creature. So probably sack, kill my Moonlight Geist. If I know, I think that is the right play, because he's not going to have enough time, maybe, to play these guys again. That probably wasn't the best use of my Into the Void, actually. Yep, okay. So he kills the Geist. No, you're going to kill the Inquisitor. Okay, perfect. Totally okay with that. So we got a card for a card, and set him back some. Yeah, I think, you know, after I had played that, I thought that might be a better thing to do. I think I have I laid a land this turn. I think I did. Yeah, okay, I did. So we can replay the Bloodflow Connoisseur. I still get to get in. Hopefully it doesn't have anything else to play. So next turn we can play as Farblock Explorer. Hit him with the Geist to 12. Farblock Explorer, sitting behind Zealous Strike, and a Crippling Chill. He's now down on clock. Alright, we hit a land. Okay, so we're going to try to send in the Geist here. gonna try to Deathwind, but I'm gonna Zealous Strike. You're gonna take 4, you go to 10. That worked out great. Then we drop down on Farbach Explorer and we pass it up. So he's at 11. We got 2 evasive guys. He's got a Bloodflow Connoisseur, which we will not block here if he does decide to attack. We got a Crippling Chill to stand behind as well, if he drops any kind of flyer that is worrisome to us. Alright, he displays Commander's Authority. Perfectly okay with that. Might as well get in, bro. I ain't blocking. Oh, I would now, yeah. Okay, so we hit land. We're going to get in and put him to 7. We're still 2 more turns away, as long as our creatures stay unmolested. I guess the debate that I have right now is the Crippling Chill. I mean, do I play this just a cantrip to try to look for more gas, or, you know, I don't know. He needs 2 removal spells here. I mean, he could have a Barter in Blood. I mean, I'm certainly got, you know, nothing I can much do about that. I think here I would just sack the human. You get in for another damage, unless you got a plan for it, right? Unless you're looking to Barter in Blood next turn. Or you're going to stand behind your Chaplain and afraid I play some sick enchantment. What did you do? So we're going to hopefully get in. Alright, we got a peel. I think this game's over. So he's at 3. We got a peel and a Crippling Chill. Yeah, I think me having a Zealous Strike when he went to Deathwind was a pretty big blowout. So we'll take whatever damage he's offering here. So let's say he attacks. He does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does 5. Then he plays Blood Artist. He hits me for yeah. All right. So he just conceded. All right. We got round 1 somehow. Pulled it out. All right. So on to round 2, and hopefully we can get there too.